Mary, a young lady, committed suicide. Before she committed suicide, she has had cases of posting suicidal thoughts online, but a lot of people didn't pay attention to what was happening, to what she was in, until the news broke out that Mary is dead. Now, Mary just remains one out of a lot of people who are undergoing this particular situation of committing suicide after posting suicidal stuffs online. That's why we brought up inner health or internal health, where we combat mental health challenges in social media using a sentiment analysis approach. Mental health issues are a major concern worldwide, but 800,000 people die by suicide every year. In the United States, suicide is the 10th leading cause of death. Over 70% of young adults who committed suicide had communicated their suicidal intent or plans to someone before their death. Studies have shown that social media use is associated with increased rates of anxiety, depression, and other mental health issues, which is why we decided to use sentiment analysis, a common algorithm that is used by social media networks to classify the post of their clients to see whether they like a product and so on. So we decided to apply this in mental health. Sentiment analysis, we analyze the post, we check for the emotion, then we use the generative Cohere API to generate responses based on the post and the emotion to be able to comfort the person or to encourage the person or to make the person feel better in some sense. We use the Coherent multilingual embed system API, which is actually very simple to use. We used it to analyze post, the classifier API. Then we use the generative API to generate text to suit the post and the emotion. We use, just like these are innovative parts, we used the Cohere API and then the generative API to generate text. By using social media as a tool to identify and support individuals who may be at risk for mental health issues, we can potentially save lives and improve overall mental health outcomes by putting social media at the forefront of fighting against mental health challenges. You can be sure that this is going to be curbed in coming seasons. Also, with this approach, later on, we can reduce mental health stigma by connecting people with mental health services and make mental health care more accessible to individuals who may not otherwise seek it out. This solution can have significant impact on the way we approach and address mental health issues in our society. By using Cohere API, it makes everything easy. We analyze and classify our tests using the Cohere Classifier API. The result of our analysis is used by the GPT API to generate text. With this, we can be sure that we can combat mental health challenges using social media. Thank you. Now we go to our demo app. Here is our demo app. We have a place where you can put in your text. Let's say someone comes and posts, "I'm scared. I don't know if I'll pass my exams. What will I do?" And then puts it. Then we have a suggested reply. This is generated by the Cohere API. And then you can see by the Cohere generative API. I'm sorry to hear that you are scared about your exams. I know that taking exams can be nerve-wracking, but you've got this. Remember to take deep breaths, focused, and don't get discouraged. If you don't get the results you are hoping for, I'm here for you if you need to talk about your fears. I can give you some helpful tips and tricks that have found this in the past when studying exams. The emotion as classified by the Cohere classifier is fear. This is one of the use cases of this API. Also, let's say someone comes and says, "I'm heartbroken. He dumped me." Let's see. So, I'm sorry to hear that. It's never easy to go through a breakup, and I can only imagine how painful it must be for you. I hope that you're able to find someone to comfort you in coming days. If you need any help or support, please don't hesitate to reach out to your friends and family. This person, from this, shows that the person has some anger issues, some feelings of anger, heartbroken, and also sad. You can see the place for sadness. Sadness follows anger, which often comes up after breakup, and then the message that accompanies it suits everything. So with this, we can be sure that mental health challenges will be a thing of the past. Thank you.